Hello there. Today we're back in Greenville taking a look at five or six different secrets that you missed from the latest Greenville update, which just came out a couple days ago, so let's get right into it. Most of these secrets are lighting secrets, so you don't really have to worry too much about them being around the map or anything like that. Most of them just have to do with certain cars and their different lighting. But we're going to start here with the 2022 Audi S7, and a crazy feature on this car are the headlights on this thing. They are so detailed. Like, that's insane. Each individual LED for the running lights there is individually modeled. The headlights are also like the LED bulbs there, and all the sensors and the cornering lights and everything are all individually modeled. The laser light there is even modeled. These are 150% the most detailed headlights on any car in Greenville. Honestly, no questions asked. These things are absolutely insane. The depth on them is insane. And when you turn on the car, actually I don't even need to turn on the car, but here are the running lights on the car, and the turn signals, of course, look absolutely beautiful, sequential, of course. And then there are your headlights, so detailed, so amazing. If you don't, it barely even looks like you have the headlights on anyways. Especially if you look at it from the side, it barely even looks like you have the headlights on. That is how detailed these headlights are. Now let's move on to number 2, which also has to do with a German car product. This is the 2022 Volkswagen Golf R, and a cool thing about this thing is actually the headlights on this thing. So, or another, not exactly the headlights, but something with the headlights. So when you turn on your headlights, that light bar there in the middle actually lights up just like real life, so it follows the line of the daytime running lights and then lights up in the center as kind of a cool distinctive styling feature for Volkswagen. I know the new Volkswagen Taos also does it, and it really is a unique styling feature for Volkswagen and their lighting. But another kind of secret about these Volkswagen Golfs in Greenville is that there's actually 3 different variations of lighting for the Golf. So 3 different trims you can get. Some are European spec, some are American spec. I'm gonna buy one more car just so I can show you all 3. I'm gonna buy the Life trim here, all in the same color. And you guys will be able to take a look at all of the lighting here. The base models don't have the light bar in the front, but the GTE and the R line and stuff, they do. So as long as you get these fancy headlights with the fancy running lights, you do get the light bar in the front there. But otherwise, the other crazy and pretty unique feature is the rear lighting. So this is the standard American spec rear lighting. We only get the GTI and the Golf R in the US. So here we go. You got red brake lights in the back there with amber turn signals like that. But if I switch over to the GTE, you can see the headlights here changed. So now on the GTE, is this like an EV? Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Well, this one has the light bar in the front, but in the back you can see those are the brake lights. So they're a lot smaller, a lot harder to see. Those are the daytime running lights, definitely look different. And then that is the turn signal, sequential. Looks very cool. This is a European spec. And then the Life trim too is also a European spec, but this has totally different lighting. This is the base model lighting here, so of course still full LED lighting, but you don't get daytime running lights. And those are your turn signals right there. And now for the back, pretty similar looking taillights, but for the Life trim here, only the bottom lights up for the brake lights, and then the top section lights up for the turn signals, just so that the brake lights don't go away when you turn on the turn signals. And I think that is a pretty cool quirk about these cars. 3 different variations of lighting. Next up, we're going to move on to the third German car here. This is the MercedesGLE 450 AMG. And again, another lighting feature that looks pretty cool. Let me make it nighttime again. And this one is a pretty small feature. A noticeable feature, but a pretty small feature. I'm going to go to somewhere where it's dark. So if you guys look at the front here, when I turn on the headlights, the star in the middle there, the Mercedes star, actually lights up. The Mercedes logo. And it's not a very noticeable feature, but just like real life, it still is a cool feature to have, because I love seeing Mercedes with that light up star in real life. I think it looks really cool. I'll get out here so you guys can see that. Full 3D logo in the front there, and you guys can see the LED lighting around the star. Cool quirk about the GLE 350 or 450. And the next quirk about this thing isn't lighting related, but it is the fact that many people know about this, but you can actually bounce with this thing. Just like the GLS, and I think the GLE you can probably do it in real life too. You can bounce up and down with this thing to get you out of, say, sand or, I don't know, a hole, a ditch you're stuck in. I don't really know what this feature is used for. I know it's used for off-roading, but because crazy people off-road their My Box, you can actually drive bouncing up to like 15 miles per hour. Or 20 miles per hour. I think it's 15. That's an awesome feature, and I've already been in roleplay servers where people do this every time they sit at a stoplight. I think that is quite unique for this car. It's kind of pointless, but it's really cool. And the final feature for us here is actually a Gvos reveal countdown. This was just recently added. It wasn't added in the full update. It was added at a little bit of a later date. But this is the amount of time left until the Gvos reveal event. So right now we have 2 days, 14 hours, and 21 minutes. I'm also recording this at 11:40 on Wednesday, June 8th. So by the time this video is out, there will probably be, I'd say, like a day and 20 to 22 hours, a day and 20 to 22 hours left until the Gvos event. The event is Saturday, June 11th at 2 p.m. So stick around for that event. And if you guys enjoyed this video, smash the like button. Please consider subscribing. Go join the Discord server at MercedesGLE fan server. Link will be in the description and the comments. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.